Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook, good morning, YouTube. It's day 18. Good morning, Angela. It's day 18 on our journey. Um, 31 affirmations to creating a winner's mindset. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, good morning. We're on day 18 from the book, How to Win When Shit Happens. And we have been doing these daily affirmations and meditations to help us. Good morning, Chantal. Like my girlfriends are on this morning. Um, Help us get closer towards a winner's mindset, right? So, the book, if you don't have a copy of the book, you can get your own copy at www.howtowinwhenshithappens.com so that you can follow along in the book. We also have the playlist. Right now, we're listening to some soothing meditation music, but the playlist it's a free playlist. You can download it on the website, and it has music that is guaranteed to keep your spirits up and your energy up and kind of solidify in what the book is about, right? So I hope we are on Saturday, was the last day of the week. Good morning, Nira. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Saturday is the last day of the week. I just got what you text me also, Mira. Mira, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Jamal. So we're in the last day of the week. So I hope you guys are finishing strong, regardless of how your week has been. This day allows you to finish it the way that you would like to finish it, right? So we realize that every day we wake up and we create our reality. We create our own reality. So regardless of how your week has been, today gives you a fresh opportunity to start to end this week strong, to end this week on a good note. So I'm going to read the affirmation and the quote for this week, for today, which is day 18. This affirmation is all about hard work. Affirmation states, I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me closer to my higher self. One more time, I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me to my higher self. Our quote is from Miyato Masushi, and it says, if a man chooses a certain way and seems to have no particular talent for this way, he can still become a master if he so chooses. By keeping a particular form of study, a man can attain perfection either in this life or the next. I love that quote. That's a powerful quote to me because what it says is basically it doesn't matter if you have talent, it doesn't matter if you have a gift for something. Good morning, Chris. As long as you study that craft and you work hard at it, you have the opportunity to be a master at that craft, right? So basically, all that's standing between you and the success that you want is the mindset to understand that you are worthy of that dream, you're worthy of that end, you're worthy of that success, and then the hard work that's going to act as the tool to get you to that success, right? So we have to understand that even though some of us, our mindset has led us to believe that there's something different about me than it is about someone else. And there's, I'm not like them, or that's not for me. That's not true. And once we break that down and realize that we are worthy of our dreams and our success, that we are able to dream big and then chase those dreams, then we have to be willing to put in the hard work and embrace that hard work, right? Not try to cheat and take and cut corners, but go straight towards the hard work. As one of my friends and I would say, run to the fire so that it can get you where you need to be, right? I'm going to read a little bit from this chapter. The ability to get up in the morning and start all over and then do the same thing again and again and again and again requires both discipline and a strong sense of self. To push oneself over and over without an immediate return on one's investment takes a personal resolve that many don't have. Still, it's that same resolve that will guarantee you'll one day reach your goals. You may be familiar with the theory Malcolm Gladwell presents in his book, The Outliers, which states that 10,000 hours of practice at any craft can turn anyone into an expert. I know in the entertainment industry that 10,000 hours quote is something that a lot of people live by. You know that if you haven't put 10,000 hours into what you're doing, you really can't be an expert. There's no reason you should be sitting on panels or teaching others, leading webinars and workshops, and yet a lot of people do. But the reality is you're not an expert at something until you have flat out put in the time, put in the work, the billable hours, the bankable hours towards that craft. We know when we are working on our physical appearance, we know the pain experienced from sore muscles and stiff joints will eventually yield the results we're seeking. Personal trainers and coaches often will congratulate you. Hey, TLC fans. They'll often congratulate you if you're in pain because the pain is proof that when you put in the kind of work, those results will show up later. When you feel the physical burn, you know that you did a great job on your workout. The same is true for hard work, the hard work that we put in moving towards our goals and dreams. We should look toward feeling that fatigue as proof that we are much closer to our destiny of choice. There's no way around that, guys. And there's nothing to fear when it comes to that, because if you know, as long as I believe this is what my dream is and I'm moving towards that dream, and I know that when I put this hard work in, it's going to take me where I need to go, right? The hard work is going to cultivate you. It's going to teach you. It's going to give you the confidence. It's going to give you those real world experiences that are going to catapult you to the end result that you're looking for. So there's no shortcuts around hard work. And I don't know if most people are afraid to actually put in the work, or they just are afraid that even if they put the work in, they won't get to where they want to go, right? I would hope that's most people. Maybe some people that are just adverse to hard work. And if you're adverse to hard work, then you don't really want to win when shit happens or when shit doesn't. If you're not willing to put in the work. But if you're willing to put in hard work, and at the end of that, it's going to lead you to that destiny, then there should be nothing to fear. In fact, you should be looking forward to it. Like, let me get some more in. People that go to the gym are really like that. I know guys that are really, really into, achieving the particular body that they want. And they love going to the gym. Like that, you can't keep them out of the gym because they know that when they go to the gym and they put that time in, it's going to yield the results that they can brag about. They can take off those shirts. They can put on a shirt and them shoulders sit right in the t-shirt. We know that. All that's going to happen. So the same is absolutely true when it comes to the hard work that you have to put in to accomplish your dreams, right? And there's nothing that we should fear. There's nothing that we should try to avoid when it comes to pursuing that. Because if you try to take a shortcut, basically you're going to cheat yourself. You're going to cheat yourself. Have you guys heard that saying, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself? That's true when it comes to hard work as well, because if you cheat, the results are going to show later. The proof is going to be in the pudding, right? Because the hard work, it gives you not just the end result, but it gives you the confidence, the wisdom, the ability to actually pull that off. When you've put the work in, there's a confidence and unshakable sense of strength that you have, that okay, I know what I'm doing. I've put in 10,000 hours when it comes to public relations, right? So I feel a strong sense of confidence because when a client comes to me, and clients do that all the time, they'll come to you and they will tell you they want to do something, and then you'll give them your professional opinion and they will disagree with you. Because I've done this, I've put in well beyond 10,000 hours. I know that what I'm saying is my professional opinion has weight. I have full confidence in that. I know that anything that you've done, that you've put in those hours, you have confidence in that. Nira, my girlfriend Nira is on here. She's a hairstylist and a clothing designer. She's done that for years. You cannot tell her about that. Angela, she's done public relations. She's in the fashion industry. You cannot tell her about PR or something that's going on in fashion because she's put in those hours. Keisha, another young lady that jumped on, she's, in marketing. She's done marketing for years. One of my personal mentors, and you cannot tell Keisha about marketing and any consumer marketing, experiential marketing. She's done it all. Once you've done that, it gives you the type of confidence that allows you to walk in a room and say, I know I'm supposed to be here. You should want me here. If you knew what was good for you, you would want me to be in this room because I've put in the work and I know what I'm doing. We have to apply that to every single aspect of our lives. One of the things that I realized, because I took on a new career path a couple of years ago, and I took on a job as a real estate investor with a real estate firm here in Atlanta. I knew I wanted to do something different, which kind of led to me finding a new form of personal success. Good morning, Vicky. And I said to myself, all right, I need to do something new. And it was a little bit daunting to me because it's in a field that I don't have the 10,000 hours. I'm not an expert. This is something totally new. So while there was excitement at it being a challenge and being something different, I was a little hesitant because I realized this is a field that I can't fall back on that know-how, right? I've got to really put in the work. I've got to put in the time. I've got to start working on 10,000 hours. I'm not anywhere near 10,000 hours in, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I realized one day I was in the office and the guy that owns the company said, you have to put in sacrifice to get the results that you want. And I told him I'm perfectly prepared to do that because I know that anything that I'm doing, I'm going to have to put in those hours. I'm going to have to put in that time. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. And thank you so much for your example. I think when you see other people, at least for myself, when I've been able to see other people ahead of me that have put in that time and I can see the results that they have gotten, I like to learn from that. I think that if all of us could do that, as opposed to being, intimidated by someone that's ahead of you, look at that person's example, not to copy them, because like we've talked about, everyone has a different journey, right? I'm sure that the ladies that I mentioned, they all have a different foundation than I do. They all have different experiences. So there's no way that I can copy them because I don't have theirs. We have different DNA. We talked yesterday's affirmation said that I celebrate my personal history as it created the DNA that I needed to become a success. Well, I don't have Keisha's DNA. She's gone through. She had a much different career path than I did. But what I can do is look at her example and learn from her hard work and her tenacity and her being a female in a male-dominated industry, and take some of those characteristics and apply those to my own dreams. So, all right, now that we've said our affirmation, I'm going to read our affirmation one more time, and then we're going to do our meditation, because it's important for us to say these affirmations and then also to meditate so that we get peaceful and the affirmation is allowed to kind of permeate our core, right? So again, our affirmation is, I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me to my higher self. And we know, good morning, Gully, my higher self is the self that I want to be once I have, it's that winner's mindset, that winner's instinct is there. This is going to push me towards that. So I'm going to read that quote again. If a man chooses a certain way and seems to have no particular talent for this way, he can still become a master if he so chooses. By keeping at a particular form of study, a man can attain perfection either in this life or the next. We're going to read that, and then we're going to go ahead and do our meditation. I want you guys to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and release. One more time, take a deep breath in and release. One more deep breath in, release. Okay, we're going to state our affirmation together. I want you guys to repeat it with me. I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me closer to my higher self. One more time. I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me closer to my higher self. We're going to breathe that in and exhale. One more time. Breathe that in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to state that affirmation one last time. I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me to my higher self. I rise to every challenge and embrace hard work as a gift that pushes me closer to my higher self. I'm going to breathe that in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe it in. Exhale. Last time. Breathe it in. Exhale. Okay. All right, guys. This was day 18 on our journey to 31 days. We are well past the halfway mark. I hope that you are allowing these affirmations to permeate your core so that you turn back to them throughout the day. If you are today, like I said, today is Saturday, it's the last day of the week. However, this enables us to finish the week strong. If throughout the week, once we've said these affirmations, you need to revisit them, I encourage you to do that because you have to stay in a mindset that is positive. You have to stay in a mindset that is moving you towards your goal. I think day 16 was the affirmation for day 16 was one of the most powerful affirmations in the book. I am committed to finding the positive in every situation and encounter. And I want you to promise me that you're going to do that for the next the next however many days we have left in the month of July. I want you to do it, period. But I think if you put that into practice and anytime something comes up that's challenging, I embrace hard work as a gift, knowing it is moving me closer to my higher self. I embrace hard work and challenges as a gift, moving me closer to my higher self. I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm not gonna procrastinate. I'm going to move closer. I'm gonna run to the fire and I'm gonna embrace that hard work. I want you guys to finish the week out that way. I love you all. Thank you for joining. I want to see every single one of you achieve the personal success that you dream about because it is possible. Tyler Perry made a quote that said, dreams don't die, people just give up. And I believe that with all my heart. I'm challenging you today not to ever give up on your dreams. Never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. Realize it's going to take hard work to get there. It's going to take tenacity. It's going to take positivity and a winner's mindset. And that's what we're building together. Thank you guys for joining in. I will see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. bright and early on a Sunday. I love you too, Chris. I love you guys all. I thank you so much for supporting me and for joining and just going through this journey with me. What you don't realize is you being here and me doing this every day with you is helping me just as much, if not more, as it's helping you. So I appreciate that. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a blessed, productive, challenging day to end your week.